So it's clear that we have a rapidly increasing mental health crisis in this country and really in the world. From stressed out kids and people who are stressed out at work up to even more serious things like PTSD, OCD, ADHD, eating disorders. And then we look at also the degenerative brain decline in our elderly, the rates of Alzheimer's and dementia and Parkinson's. They're all going through the roof. And there's one thing that if we focus on, we're probably going to be able to change a lot of this, and that's nutrition. Now, before you jump on this and say, how the heck is nutrition going to change some brain disorders and mental health issues, hear me out. So at the recent mental health summit at the end of last year, they basically reclassified a lot of these things as gut-brain axis disorders, not straight mental health. Things like PTSD, eating disorders, anxiety, OCD, ADHD, even IBS, they've called them all a gut-brain linked issue. So the push is to start trying to get psychiatrists to get away from the drugs and medication as treatment, because number one, they're just a band-aid anyway, but number two, we know these antidepressants and other psychotropic meds destroy the microbiome, which is going to create more of an issue anyway. But I think the push is to be able to get them away from that so that we can actually help people heal and work on a lot of these issues and stop having to go to things like these drugs or nicotine or alcohol to keep themselves from getting too stressed out, because they're creating this vicious cycle. And I don't think psychiatrists in general are giving people these meds to keep them on the med train. I just don't think they have anything else to do. They're given a hammer and everything looks like a nail. But if we can change the way they look at these mental health issues and actually go to the gut first, they're probably going to get some far better results with less or without these drugs. Then, if you also look at what can we do in schools and in workplaces, well, let's get rid of all the garbage food we're serving kids and get them healthier food options. Let's educate parents on how to supplement for these kids. Vitamin D with K, magnesium, and omega-3 are all hugely linked to brain health and mental health, and I'll get into those in a minute. But the same in workplaces. Make sure these food cafeterias have better options. Bring in experts to educate employers and employees on healthy nutrition and how that's going to help with lost production and keep their workers happier. And they're going to get a better result and everyone wins. The workers are happy to come in and enjoy their job and enjoy their colleagues and co-workers, and the company's going to make more money. So why do the supplements matter? Well, we know that vitamin D is strongly linked to reducing symptoms of depression, but if we don't take D with K and magnesium, we just don't absorb it properly. Hey there, if you're struggling with gut health, I just wanted to let you know about my free Facebook gut health support group. You'll see it on the screen here. Just click the link and you can join that. We cover all sorts of more in-depth tips on what testing to do, how to deal with underlying biotoxins, things like that. So jump in the group. I'd love to have you in there. Anyway, back to the video. And when it comes to omega-3s, about 35% of our brain tissue is made up of polyunsaturated fatty acids. And that's what the omega-3s are. So if we're low there, there's no way our brain is going to work properly. It also helps dramatically with inflammation. And people who are inflamed normally aren't going to function as well. Their brain's affected, their body hurts. It's all part of it. And so we can get some good polyunsaturated fatty acids or omega-3s from things like fish and salmon and olive oil and avocados and certain nuts and seeds and things like that. But most of us need to supplement with it as well because we're lacking so much in it. So imagine what we could do to turn around this growing crisis of mental health issues if we just changed the nutrition and added a couple of extra supplements. Now, if you have an elderly family member or loved one in a memory care or nursing facility dealing with Alzheimer's, dealing with depression, don't hesitate and don't wait, because the sooner you start changing their nutrition and supplementation, the sooner you'll see some results. So I don't think you're going to reverse the problem unless it's very, very, very early. But if you can slow it down and keep that loved one of more sane mind so that they enjoy their last years of their life and you get to enjoy the time with them without them forgetting who you are, isn't that worth it? But this is only going to change if we force change of these nursing homes and memory care facilities and of the schools and of employers and of psychiatrists. We have to force change by creating enough demand that people want the education on healthy nutrition and they want the access to healthy nutrition and supplementation so that we can start changing this mental health crisis the right way without throwing band-aids on it that are actually making the problem worse. So if you personally are either suffering with some kind of mental health issue or your gut and you know it's starting to have an effect and you're not sure where to go with it or you're frustrated, go and find the link in the description here to my discovery call, and let's get on a call together and get you a game plan with some action steps so that you can have hope with a plan again to turn around the health issues before they completely overrun and take over your life. I really want to help people who are stuck and who are struggling, and you don't need to keep suffering like that.